Hi, Floyd. Sorry to get back with you earlier today. I just had a very busy day. So, this is what I see. What you First of all, so what you have on the calendar here. So if I go to the calendar, um, in this case, so you have this Chapter 2 Test Bank quiz. And so if I look at the submissions of this, which is what you assigned, you'll see that most of your students took it. And in fact, I think the student that took the other one took this one. Well, we'll see in a minute here. So that's the first thing. So you can see that a lot of your students took this, so they knew what they were doing, at least. What I can see from the course materials here, let me go into the course materials, and what happened is one of your students, because these are open, and this is what my suggestion will be, is they went and they drilled down into the folder and went into check your understanding, which is, I think, the quiz you don't want them to have access to. Let me get in there. Come on. And so one of your students took that and took this. So so this is what I'm going to suggest a couple things. When I view the submission here, you'll see this Jessica Beam took that. I don't think any other student did. It was just Jessica Beam. So that's how the student got it. It's not kind of duplicated. Well, you got two. Sesti. You got three. So let me leave this open. And let me go back up here. And go to the submissions here. So those weren't assigned. So they didn't get those. Oops. Oh, shoot. So let's see. Jessica Beam. Yep, so she took it here. And it looks like, where's the other students? It looks like the other students did take it. So the first thing is I think you're okay. So here's what you want to do, and what my suggestion is. I think you want to check your understanding open to the student, because you want them to have maybe some of these materials, I guess, available to them. This is a discussion. Are you really going to have the students do a discussion? Um, I don't know. I mean, so these are all discussions. So if this is something you don't want the students to have access to, then, and because it's not on the calendar, come on. This is my home connection here, so it's working. My suggestion to you, and I'm not going to do it, the first thing I would do is go ahead and show and hide this, or I would just remove it, just get rid of it, and I would go into each chapter and just get rid of it. But as it looks like, again, the students haven't done it. Once you get rid of it, it'll be gone from the grade book also. So that's another thing to consider. In the grade book here, the students have to drill down into this. So you could see Jessica Beam, and I think it was Koi. So it looks like, again, all of the students did do the work. They'd have to actually click inside of that. So that's my suggestion. I mean, if you want me to do it, I'll do it. It's pretty simple. So you got Jessica Beam, Surti, and McKennis, something like that. So again, it appears that they all took it. Yep. Yep. So they all took it. Now, if you want those available and you want the students to have those, and you don't want them to see it in the grade book, then my suggestion is come in here and go ahead and hide for the students, so that doesn't show up for the students if they actually drill down into the grade book. I mean, personally, I use the custom view, for my grade book, and the bottom line is, so it appears in this Chapter 2 test bank question, looks like you put the wrong one. in the grade book. I mean, in the custom view. So let me go back to the grades here. Go in here. And you'll see save the custom view. So this is not on the custom view. So you didn't put the right item on the custom view, or somebody didn't put the right item on the custom view. Again, I can go in and make these changes, but I think I think you feel like you want to do it, and I don't blame you. Hopefully that explains to you. If that doesn't explain what's going on, then send another email and we can set up a phone call.